Students getting a class.
Okay, so that's efficient because that's what people want. Then those are the surpluses. We already know about those. And then the tax man comes in there. And look, equilibrium is not where equilibrium should be anymore. So it's inefficient. And then there's a deadweight loss there.
Yes, it definitely is not.
As you can see.
Doc, is the tax revenue a deadweight loss?
No.
Or not?
That's what the tax man makes for. So the loss of consumer surplus and producer surplus is the burden of the tax. So that's the tax revenue plus the deadweight loss. You just kind of.
But some of it goes to government, and some of it just is lost.
Well, yeah, some of it goes to the government, and some of it is just lost to inefficiency. Then the excess burden is the deadweight loss. So that's, you can do math.
Okay, that's nice.
I think you overestimate me.
Where does all the deadweight loss go?
It goes nowhere.
Where do all the socks
Stuff's
go?
not being sold, so it's inefficient. Thanks, Mr. Taxman. So then the incidents, I don't care.
Destroy as some random person.
Just someone else.
Hey, Nolan.
Yes.
Come see me.
Oh!
You do. I'm assuming since Colin was the last one. Okay.
Yeah, I nominate.
Help.
I don't have a marker. Do I have anything more to do?
Hey, Andrew, you don't have anything for me to drop out of, okay?
I wanted to drop the 90.
I want to drop mine. I'm going to drop my 93.
We're talking about incidence, inefficiency, and elasticity.
Are we clapping?
The incidence of a tax and its excess burden depend on the elasticities of demand and supply.
Dang!
That's a connection because we learned that in a few chapters ago. So,
Well spotted.
so for a given elasticity of supply, the buyer pays a larger share of the tax. The more inelastic is the demand for the good. And on the other hand, for a given elasticity of demand, the seller pays a larger share of the tax. The more inelastic is the supply of the good.
Let's talk about excess burden.
Excess burden is smaller, the more inelastic is demand or supply.
Hey, Jacob,
Wait.
I don't think I have anything I can drop.
And to expand upon this point,
You ain't getting
Oh, you told me when.
Anything you click. Or try right clicking and then okay.
alright, so to expand on the previous slide, perfectly inelastic demand, buyer pays inefficient. Perfect elastic demand, seller pays and inefficient. And then these figures will illustrate these two extreme cases.
Why is it inefficient if the seller pays?
We'll see when someone explains this, because I don't know. So who wants to explain this? Anyone? Anyone?
No, hit Udler. 2-2.
Yo, Benny, go up. You're up.
Do you want to explain that?
You know I don't.
Dane, Emma, and Nina, I never see you guys, right?
I'll try.
All good?
So the use like this.
Weinberger, you know your craft. Go up.
He's been practicing
Like that.
on the beach.
No, what are you talking about?
Emma, you okay?
Yeah, for sure, Tim.
I can tell you about alligator size.
Nina, you okay?
Alright.
Liz, come on back.
Oh, Bill. No, it's logistic, bro.
Is that what is eating the actual joystick?
I don't know anything.
Oh, I guess there's sort of.
EDX is exponential. We're all dumb.
Figure 7.3a shows tax incidence in the market with perfectly inelastic demand. The market for insulin. So as it goes to 100,000 doses per week, the equilibrium's at $2 per dose. But as supply goes up, the quantity and
First, click the button to see what it's
a tax of 20 cents raises the price by 20 cents. So the buyer has to pay all the tax, but this is above the equilibrium, so the equilibrium rises as that goes up, as the supply curve goes up completely with the price.
Well, there's no deadweight loss, that's why it's very efficient.
Yeah.
Because the
So-
quantity stays the same.
What they're saying is if
Yeah.
Yeah. Zach Zeff, you're up.
if it's something you absolutely need, then you can tax it.
Yeah, you can tax it as much as you want. There's no
Wait a minute,
demand
the price
change.
stays the same, what kind of market are we dealing with?
They deserve it.
What kind of,
Inelastic.
A free market?
what kind of inelastic? Give me that.
Perfectly.
Wamberger last.
Someone said it.
Free?
Perfect.
It's pretty
This is a
efficient
tobacco
because
market.
the marginal benefit and the marginal cost are the same, so that's pretty high.
Well, how does that even make sense? If you got all your test papers, it's
Here's a market with pink pens and it's perfectly elastic. See where the quantity and that price they meet up, like supply and demand.
Then
just need to log the whole life thing.
Really? I thought I had one.
So the seller, when this happens, when there's a tax, the seller receives 10 less cents.
Yeah.
So that's not good. You want that seller to get as much as possible because the government's just like stealing that money.
Hey,
Like this part right here. Bam, just gone. You feel me? This is inefficient because there's some kind of deadweight loss somewhere. So I don't know what that is, where that's at. I agree. What, you want to ask a question?
I just wanted to explain it somewhat more, the difference between the elastic and inelastic, how it's efficient. They're talking about how you want to minimize the deadweight loss so that the taxes on the people are the most effective. So this one is very inefficient because that maximizes the deadweight loss, and the other one had no deadweight loss, so it was very effective.
Yeah. Smaller. You.
Oh, nice catch.
Dan, what do you know about catching?
Smaller can't cut for nothing.
So what do you know about catching?
Alright. So, Zach, did you do this slide?
Yeah.
So, I don't really know what this. Oh, okay. So, for perfectly inelastic supply, the seller pays, and it's efficient. But for perfectly elastic supply, the buyer pays, and it's inefficient. I don't know.
screwed up smaller.
Figures 7.4a and b illustrate these two extreme cases.
Are you gonna show it? This is
Yes, this is figure 7.4a.
What extreme case is that illustrated?
How a spring water is a scam.
How the guy who
Bottles.
Nicole, you suck.
Zach, I think you should teach again.
You want me to teach you?
Yeah.
I need this class.
Do you need this class?
Yeah.
I would try, I guess.
Water from someone that was safe.